It is 9:55, but I'm hurrying up to get dressed because they called me saying that if I could come in early since the last couple people they had was here. But the last people they had canceled on them, so I gotta go in earlier. And so I was like, I could be there by like 10:30. So yeah. And the thing is, my mom was supposed to go with me, but right now she's working, so I don't know if she's gonna be able to come out since now that that's the earlier time. But yeah, we just like woke up. But I had woken up earlier, so I woke up earlier like around like 6:30. I think it was like 6:30. Yeah, I woke up to get like this light to eat like a light breakfast. So I ate like toast bread with butter and I ate that. Oh, okay, you go under me. So I ate toast bread with butter, and then I went back to sleep, and I put my alarm like so many different times. So yeah. I just need this paper just in case. Purse. Maybe you're right there, baby. So loose clothing. So I got this big shirt. I got my biker shorts thing here. Yeah, I should take off some makeup I had from last night in my eyes when I washed my face. What's up? Over here. Today is the day that I have my exam, and I need to go right now though because they called me to come in earlier today. So yeah, I had to go in early today. I'm just trying to get my son ready. Come on, you gotta put on your shoes. So I am back home from the hospital from my exam with the tilt table test. I actually got home like around, I want to say like 12 something, maybe close to like 1. But I already rested well, and I feel better than how I was. Also because they gave me a small Coke, and they gave me food to eat afterwards, so that helped a lot, because they have to keep you there for like 15 minutes or more in case if like you're not feeling too good. But that's what they did. But I'm going to tell you guys how it all went down. So when you get ready for a tilt table test, you have to fast the night before. So only till midnight I had to eat. But after midnight from there on, I couldn't. They did say that I was allowed to eat a light breakfast, so not after 7 a.m. So at 6:30, at 6:30 in the morning today, I woke up to get I woke up at 6:30 in the morning to eat toast bread with butter, and I was still allowed to take my medication. Say hi. It's all full of cupcake right now because he had a cupcake. See, he's sticking at your tongue. That's why he's so silly. He's so silly. Yeah. But I had to take my medicine and before I even did my test, and then went back to sleep. And then they called me, I think it was around like 9:40, and they told me that they had cancellation, that if I could go in earlier, before the time that I was like to be seen, which was, I was supposed to be seen at 12. So at 10:30, I had to check in over there, and they took me in. I didn't get out till, I think it was like 1 something, I think, or 12. I really don't remember what time I got out. But it was more or less around that time. Table exam, once they had me upward, that's when I started feeling the rush of like blood up here, because that usually even happens to me as well. So like, I think around like couple minutes, I don't know, it felt like forever, and it is so awkward, let me just say, because you can't talk, you like, everything's just so silent, and it's just, you're standing up, and it's like, you just gotta like look at something for a while. I was just trying like to clear my mind, just like being calm as I can, and it felt like it was forever. And then halfway through, that's when I started feeling hot. Started feeling hot, like the area where I had the patches on. Let's see. No, you still can't see them now. They already went away. It felt hot, like where the patches where I had them. And I felt sweaty. And I was like it was so weird. And I think at that time, when the doctor said, do you feel anything right now? Like, and I told him, yeah, I feel hot, like very like sweaty, you know, like I want to kind of just like, I told him I felt like agitated, like I wanted to just like move for some reason, and I could kind of feel like my heart was racing a bit, and I started getting lightheaded and dizziness. I was like, already like, oh my gosh, like I felt like I wanted to pass out. And I told him, and he said just a couple more minutes and we'll put you back down. So I just kind of had to like I was trying to just see if maybe just practicing my breathing or something would like try to like calm it down, but it didn't. It was a weird feeling because I never had that feeling where I just felt hot all of a sudden, like almost felt like a hot flash. And I was like so lightheaded, like my head was already hurting. At that point, my head was hurting like so bad. And they finally laid me down, and as soon as they like laid me down, like I was already feeling so much better. I was like, oh my gosh. And he even said like, you feel a lot better now, right? And I was like, yes. He's like, yes, we could tell right now, like it just like went down. So he was seeing that when they were even putting me down too, and his assistant. And they had me laying down for I think maybe like 5 minutes until they told me like, okay, like we're done with the test, like I'm gonna sit you up and we're gonna wheel you out to the waiting area so you could recover, and we could give you something to eat and drink, right? So that's what they did. So after they wheeled me out, I had a hard time, of course, getting up from there, and man, my head hurt so bad afterwards. Like, I don't know if it was because since they have you fasting before you even do your exam that day, so I don't know if it was because of all the pressure and everything. So it was hurting really bad. It finally went away after they gave me a Coke and some food, so that it helped a lot, especially the soda. I felt like the soda gave me a little bit more of a boost because I felt so exhausted, because you will feel tired. Of course, for me, I felt very tired, but like the food and stuff, like it helps you bring up back, you know, to yourself again. But it may just depend on how your body is afterwards. I don't know. But how that would be for you, but for me, the soda definitely helped a lot. But afterwards, the physician assistant was basically the one that was attending me during the exam, and he told me that, you know, my blood pressure and my heart rate were good today, that it only went up to 160. And when he said that, I'm just like, why do you say it was good if it went up 160, my heart rate? Like, that's high. And he said that based on what he was seeing and my history that I have, it could be POTS or it could be atrial hypertension. I have no idea about the atrial hypertension POTS. I am kind of familiar of what that is, because I was researching that once I got diagnosed with IST. I was looking for like other things that could be related, or people who are fainting. Sorry, my sister just came in and gave me cotton candy. It's good. Okay, so anyway, like I was saying, POTS, I've been researching on what that is, because since I've been fainting, POTS has symptoms of fainting. So that's why I was thinking, oh, well, maybe all this time I have POTS. But now that he mentioned atrial hypertension, my sister actually looked it up when I came back home, and I told her that. She said that all the symptoms sound like what I've been going through. So it could be that, but like he said, he can't give me a diagnosis, of course. Like, has to be my cardiologist. He has to go through everything, all the results that we did today, and go off base of that to determine what it is that we're gonna do. So I have to wait till next week, because next week is when I have my appointment with my cardiologist. I have it on Wednesday, and that one, that's where I'm going to find out what I'm going to be diagnosed with, because right now I'm diagnosed with IST, but since my symptoms have been getting worse and they're being new symptoms, it could be something else other than just IST. So for now, I just have to wait. I have to wait another week. I have to wait till next week to see what my cardiologist says, which I will keep you guys updated on that. I'm going to do also a video on here, because YouTube, the reason why if anyone from my TikTok is on here, thank you so much for coming on here. I'm sorry I didn't put the whole thing, just said it in one thing, but on my YouTube, it's because on my YouTube I'm trying to show right here on my YouTube, I'm trying to raise awareness on here as well. And on my YouTube, I could go more longer into details into what to say, because I know TikTok, you just only have like a 3-minute and all that stuff, right? But for me, I tend to go more into detail, because those are some of the details could be just very important for someone else who's going through the same thing that I'm going through or similar. So I just wanted to share that experience with you all, and I'm very glad that you all came on here and have reached out to me as well. Thank you so much for those who have reached out to me and told me about y'all's experience. It means a lot to me. And Emilio, enough, he's good. IST is very rare. Like the other week when I was at the hospital, because I went to the hospital again, I think it was a couple weeks ago, I think 2 weeks ago, I had gotten the stomach bug, and my heart rate was super high. I was getting so bad chest pains and back pains, but also because I was like throwing up so much. Like I didn't even have no sleep that night. Like I was throwing up every like 30 minutes, every 10 minutes, like back to back. But it was so bad. So when I went to the hospital and they saw how high my heart rate was, I told them about what it was that I have. And that doctor was just like, I've never heard of that. Like, what is that? And I had to explain to him because he's never heard of that. I was like, yeah, it's because it's very rare. IST is very rare. Not a lot of doctors know about it. Supposedly, though, it is like not talked a lot in medical school. But it's like something that is new. Well, not new because it's always been around, but it's new to other doctors who have never heard about it. What's gonna happen next? I just have to wait till next week with my cardiologist and see what he says. But until then, thank you all so much for watching this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel, and that way you guys can keep updated with my video for next week as well. I know I was supposed to do like my Sunday like hauls of the things that I was doing, but I was like having family come over, so I didn't have a chance like to do much of shopping anyways. But thank you all so much for joining on my channel, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.